H.R. 8 and H.R. 1446. The first one deals with background checks. Before anyone can buy a firearm, they would have to pass a background check to ensure that they're not criminals, they're not domestic abusers, or they're not dangerously mentally ill. The second bill, H.R. 1446, known as the Charleston Loophole Bill, will tighten up the background check laws to make sure that people don't fall through the cracks.
Nobody in Congress whose political survival is more important than the survival of our children. We think this should be bipartisan in the Congress as it is in the country. Overwhelmingly, there's broad support for the background checks legislation. So we hope that with the big, strong bipartisan vote we have today to send it over to the Senate and the drumbeat across America, that the change will come.
We'll have the good sense to have passed this bill twice. And in the past, when they sent it over to us last time, it went into Mitch McConnell's legislative graveyard. The legislative graveyard is over. H.R. 8 will be on the floor of the Senate, and we will see where everybody stands. No more hopes and prayers, thoughts and prayers. A vote is what we need. Get the votes, and if we don't, we'll come together as a caucus and figure out how we're going to get this done, because we have to get it done for the lives of the American people, for the safety of our streets, and particularly for our young kids, so many of whom in my state and all the states represent, mine and Jerry's state, and all the states represented here, whose lives are taken at such tender ages because of gun violence and guns.
We're getting a vote on the preciousness of the American people's rights embedded in the Constitution. Nothing in H.R. 8 or H.R. 1446 violates any part of the Bill of Rights. It does not violate the First Amendment, it does not violate the right to due process, and it does not violate the Second Amendment. Nothing in the Second Amendment suggests that we cannot regulate and provide safety for the American people. Nothing in the Supreme Court cases like Heller says that. So we are on the right side of the Constitution and the right side of history and the right side of the American people who are pleading for their lives.
As a mother, as a survivor, we thank you. There's so many of us survivors and family members that have lost our loved ones that have been waiting and waiting and waiting. And today we have the real possibility to make a difference and save lives.